Late night, fresh out of the shower, Mailbox Monday. Let's go. Welcome to Bullman Built RC if you've never been here before, and welcome back if you have. Today is a Mailbox Monday. Basically, this is where I show you all the things that I've gotten over the last week or so, and we go through them and everything, and you see it, and I tell you what we're doing or whatever. Anyway, let's go. Oh, Jesus, Louises. There we go. Alright, we'll start with this. I have a printer over at my buddy Jordan's house. If you're new here, I have basically a printer operator with my buddy Jordan. And I said, hey, I need a couple of the JK grills, and he said, okay, and this is number one coming off of it. My printer had a few little problems. This will be easily remedied. I don't really even know if I'm going to need these fenders. I may just need this part plus the grill, so it's not a huge deal. But I did get that. This is a file. It says Kapitanov. I'm not 100% sure. I got it off of Cults, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we got a few files. Whatever. Next, we got some mail from Moose Knuckle RC. We opened these up on a Monday Night Live, and these are just from him. He sent these in just to be nice and just to be cool. So we got that. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Next. Also from my printer / my friend Jordan, I needed a few engines to cover some things, and so he had some of these printed, oh boy, for me. I can't remember what these were supposed to be, LS2s, LS3s, for something, I don't know. They cover an engine. They each have a set of heads, they had a set of valve covers, and then they have the intake, and then a starter. And whatever these things are, I'm not 100% sure what these are. They're just like little standoff looking things. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be there or not. They don't look like anything, so it just kind of is what it is. But you glue them together, and they don't even have to be all the way together, because technically you could detail them. They do have the rectangular ports on the side and then the round exhaust ports. Everything's all spaced out. They're actually pretty nice. Once you clean them up a little bit, they look pretty good. So we'll just do a little bit of that and shoop-a-doo, and got ourselves an LS for some buggies. Pretty happy with that. Next! This is one of the things I missed from Beat the Creek in the episode there. I got a milk crate that's, I don't know, kind of messed up or whatever, but kind of cool. I got a brown crate, like an actual milk crate, or I don't know, whatever. Interstate battery, a fire extinguisher, medical kit, gauges, I think a little gauge pod, and a propane tank. I paid $10 for all of that stuff. Not 100% sure what I'll do with it, but for $10, I thought it was pretty cool, especially since the milk crate is different colored and this is already done, and the propane tank I can use in another F-toy, and you know, the gauges I can do things with, whatever. Scale stuff is $10 off of the printer. Always a good deal. Next, one of the things I got from Beat the Creek from K&K was the short little 3mm screws. I got 4 and 6mm, I think. I couldn't find them. I spent a good, I don't know, hour or two literally looking around for them. Couldn't find them. Ended up they were in a box that someone saw, and the bottom flap that sits this way in the box had come up, and they had all slid under there, which is why I couldn't find them. So I got more, actually, with Jordan. So I ordered, I don't know, another 100 of them or something like that. So now I have, I think, 4 bags of each. 3, 4, yeah, 4 bags of each. Then I've got a big bag, a 3x6 that's like quadruple something. I don't know. Those are the ones that I lost, but I ended up finding them. And then in the meantime, before that, Jordan and I actually ordered 500 of the 3x4s. And so we split those on the Monday Live the other day. Actually, Doug split them for us, and then we got our own little bags. So now I have tons of hardware for panels, which is what I use these for. You braze little nuts on, and then you screw the panels in through the Lexan. Speaking of nuts on the panels and such, this is what I use. These are just little 3mm flange nuts. I think I got these on Amazon. Yeah, pretty sure. Just got these on Amazon. There's like 100 of them in there. That'll do what seems like one buggy. It takes for freaking ever, and a ton of those things. But I got buggy building material stuffs. Next, Now, for the little buggy that I was talking about last week, I got some new wheels and tires. I am going to take one of the Losi 18th scale, 16th scale, whatever those are, buggies, the JRX2 Mini, and stretch it out into a Tamiya bug size little scale rail thing. And the wheels and tires that are on it are okay, like for a very short time, short period, like just have to have them to run, but they don't look very scale at all. So what I did was I got on the old Amazon and I got some rally tires. These are Mark Dozy Racing. I'm not sure what these are a knockoff of, but these are pretty cool, and they already had rally tires. I thought they were actually pretty sick. I like this style wheel, mostly just, you know, because that's what was cool when I was a kid. And then I got a little bit higher offset with a little bit more lip as opposed to the flat face, and these are like Ken Block knockoffs. I would have bought the actual wheels from HPI or Associated, whatever, but they only come in that bronze, like goldish color, whatever you want to call it. What was that one guy calling it? A toenail color. So I didn't like that, and I wanted white ones, so I went ahead and got these off the Amazon, and they have some sort of rally tire. Not real sure what that's technically, probably modeled after or molded after someone else that makes it, but I got those. That way now I can put realistic looking wheels and tires on my buggy. However, the front does have a pin and then it rides on a bearing, which is problematic because those are hex driven. So another thing I got is in here to remedy that problem, kind of like I did on the Winnebago a long time ago if you've been watching for a long time. So these are DF3 adapters basically. So they have a bearing in here that one goes on the inside, one goes on the outside, and that actually sits on that A shaft for the Tamiya, and it rotates, but it also has a hex. So the bearing inside the hex part rotates to let it basically adapt the hex drive wheel onto the pin. I don't know if these bearings are correct and if they'll work, but for, I think these are like $5, I can just buy more bearings that fit, and then I'll have a couple of them. That way I have spare bearings, or I have a whole nother car over there that I can swap over as well, and I can have two of them, and then I can just, you know, have all the bearings on hand and all that stuff. So that is what I got for my little scale buggy rail thingamafly. Next, this is technically not my mail, but I got it in the mail and I'm going to open it anyway, just to kind of show you some of the things I've been getting. As most of you do know, I am a Reefs dealer. Recently, I became a Three Brothers dealer and a Deluxe dealer, so that makes Vanquish, Three Brothers, Reefs, Scale Metal Supplies, and Deluxe that I'm now a dealer for. I've been building some Pro Mod buggies, one for myself, one for a local guy named Craig. He needed a shift servo, so I got another Reefs 99. I actually got a couple of these in the mail the other day. They're for Jordan, and you know, now he has one, and now I have one to send with his truck. Next, alright, got this, and you will know exactly why as soon as you see it, because I bought the other parts for this thing 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something, and you saw them last week. So now I got, what, I apparently never hit any of it. There we go. Now what I got was these two. These are SSD scale V8 engines. Now I have more engines for the shop truck chassis. This is the one they take. You can also use the really nice aluminum one. However, this is $23 or something like that, and the aluminum one's like $199. It's pretty much a no-brainer. You just paint these pretty nice. You can get like some upgrade kits and stuff for them. So I got 2 of those. Now I have one for both of the extra shop truck kits that I have. I'm pretty excited about it. I have no idea what the third one's going to be. The second one's going to be my camper. If you haven't seen that, you either need to join the group, which now is a good time to promote that. Facebook, Instagram, and Facebook groups, Bullman Built RC. I have a group. Answer a couple little questions just to make sure you're not some weird dude stealing other people's profile pictures over God only knows where and then wanting to spam sunglasses or something. As much as I love sunglasses, don't spam me with them. So do that, and you can see all the cool things that you really don't get to see on here. I'll just post some dumb stuff. We'll just talk about BS and all that stuff. So that is that. Try to go join that. Stay tuned for the bloopers, for one, and make sure, like I said, to check me out on Facebook groups, and Instagram, Bullman Built RC across the board. Check me out live Monday nights on YouTube at 7 p.m. Eastern, and think about becoming a channel member. I try to at least post a picture every day. Sometimes I post little videos. These are a lot of things that nobody's going to see. You're going to see things at least a day, if not a week, before everybody else. It's before it goes into my group. It's before it goes anywhere on YouTube. Anything like that. It's pretty cheap. I try to make it worth it. So for now, I will see you later. Bye. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Basically, this is where I get all the that's not what it is at all. Welcome to Bullman Built. If you've never, one of the things I got at Beat the Creek were some very short little 3mm bolts, screws, whatever you want to call them. Let's see, screws. Okay. One of the things that I got on, nope, there they are. Stupid. He lives semi-locally. We opened this up on a mailbox. Nope, not on a mailbox. What is with my freaking brain tonight? My balls are really, really cold. We opened these up on a mailbox. Nope, sure didn't do that either. I ended up finding. We opened this up on a Monday night live, and we were pretty shocked. Not necessarily shocked. No. Nope. Try number 15. Ready? Or stuttered all over myself. Vanquish. 3.